Thank you. That was really easy to understand. Thank you for explaining that. So yeah, as Shadman said, this is another really popular use case. Processing insurance claims, evidence, document analysis, and shipment data extraction are three really popular ways to use IronOCR when extracting data from tables, from scanned images. One of the most common, there's two that come to mind, two customers I've spoken to recently that come to mind when I talk about this. One of them is named Open Market. They work in healthcare insurance in the United States. And what tends to happen is they get many faxed requests through where they're working in a really highly regulated industry and people still fax, which might seem a bit antiquated, but it is definitely the case in some industries. And then they have to actually extract that text from those scanned images and put it from the tables into documents within their software. The other case is from IPAP, which is the largest distributor of cheese in the United States. So they actually use IronOCR to manage all of their cheese orders. They have 200 customers or 200 clients or more than 200 clients where they actually take all these orders for cheese, place the cheese orders, and imagine they're dealing with perishables. So it's an industry with a lot of pressure on it. They have to deal with invoices that they're not standardized. So the text might be in different parts of the document. They might have tables that are formatted inconsistently, and they actually extract all of that text, look at the PO numbers, the shipment dates, and they then can put it within their system using IronOCR just to increase efficiency. In both those use cases, they're saving between $40,000 and $45,000 annually, where they're not getting someone to manually do this because they're using automation to do it with IronOCR. And it's really improving their business efficiency. It's, a one-time cost with IronOCR license that's then benefiting them perpetually, which is great. And they're also eliminating human error in both cases. So they're not having to worry about someone missing something or mistyping something because the system is much less likely to make an error than a manual, than an everyday person would. Shadman, do you want to take us through the highlights and the supported formats?
Yeah. So I think this is another very, very popular and common example of IronOCR, how it is translating the lives and making lives easier for many of the customers who are working in the software industry and trying to automate their day-to-day processes. So in terms of the technical details, in terms of reading table data intelligently from scanned images, so for that reason, we have used machine learning models inside IronOCR. So we have our proprietary personally trained machine learning models that actually is used for detecting the tables inside any input document and then extracting the data in terms of the specific cells, their values, and also their coordinates. So for that reason, alongside the IronOCR NuGet package, traditional NuGet package, we also have an extension for the machine learning scan or the advanced scan. So you can easily download the advanced scan package from NuGet. I'll show it to you during the demo, but that is actually needed for extracting table data from the scanned images. And you can not only extract the tabular data, you can extract the table cells and the coordinates as in the position the cells are at in the whole document. Also, it supports scanned images, multi-frames, and PDFs, supported across all the standard C#, Visual Basic .NET, F# .NET Standard Framework, and .NET Core, of course. And in terms of data extraction, so even though I'm showing to you that we can extract table data, but we can not only extract table data, but we can also extract characters, words, lines, paragraphs, and their coordinates as per your use case. And kind of the functionality and the use cases or the implementations are very, very much same. So in order to get into more details, I'll be sharing my screen and I'll be now showing to you how we'll be extracting data tables from an image using machine learning OCR models. And as usual, once again, at first, I will be showing you how it actually functions. And then I'll go to the code, also show you the NuGet package that we are using to achieve this functionality. The additional NuGet package alongside the traditional IronOCR NuGet package, of course. So for doing this, I have chosen a simple image, very simple image. So as you can see from the screen, this is a very simple image that contains some text like some heading. And then alongside that, this is a tabular data, a very well structured table that has some sort of data, some text and some numbers based on different years and different persons. So now I'll be passing this image as a PDF, as an input to the OCR engine. And once this image is being passed, is being processed, it will extract the specific cells, the cells values and their coordinates accurately. So let's get into it. So if I select the read tabular data option and I just choose the file. So this is my simple table image file. And now if I click on read table data, it will do that. So in the background, once again, IronOCR is processing. And once the processing is done, just like this, it actually extracts each and every cell one by one. So see, each and every cell is being extracted one by one. And just for comparison, if I just put both of these things side by side, so see, the first cell is year and the cell position is being extracted. The second cell from left to right is Susan, then Gerald, then Bobby, then Keisha, and then Art. If I just go down as well, you can see that all the other texts like 2017, 570, 635. So all these texts cell by cell have been generated properly, and also the positions, the coordinates are also extracted perfectly. So here you can see that using this IronOCR machine learning model, we can actually extract the tables as per your need. It has not extracted the other text, it's only extracted the table and the data and their positions. So now let's see how it works in the code. So at first, let's see that which package we need to use for this. So if you go into the NuGet package manager and so if you go into the NuGet package manager and go to the NuGet package solutions, so I'll just show you which packages we have installed. So let's look for IronOCR. So see, this is the traditional IronOCR package, and alongside that we have a IronOCR.extensions.advanced scan, and this advanced scan actually uses the advanced enhancements, as in we have the trained machine learning models incorporated inside that actually intelligently detects the tables, data structures data, and then extracts the data from there as seamlessly as possible. Okay, so now I'll be just showing you. So now I'll be showing you how the code actually works. So once I click on the read data table button, it triggers this read data table method inside our C# backend application. I've passed the stream, the file name inside it. And once this is being done, just a minute, I just need to find out. Okay. So as I was saying that once the services.IronOCR, it calls the read data table method, and then it calls the OCR searchable file inside, which triggers this read data table method. So this actually takes the stream or the file stream, or you can also pass the input file not only as a file stream, but you can also pass it as a byte array, as a file path, or whatever it is. So what happens is once the read data table button is clicked, so it triggers this read data table method, and then the IronOCR engine is being created or is being initialized. Then the input file OCR input that is being loaded inside using the data stream or the file stream or the file, as in the image that you are actually using. So inside this input class, the file is being loaded, and then we use the read document advanced method. That is actually the machine learning method that we use for extracting tabular data or any structured data from the image or from the input. So afterwards, when we input the result, get the result, so we can iterate over the result tables. So there is a variable result.tables that actually stores all the tables inside any scanned image or scanned PDF, and you can iterate over that using a loop. So I'm just simply looping over this single table, and then for each of the table cell infos, I can get each and every cell, the text of the cell using the cell text, and also the cell rectangle or the bounding box that actually bounds the each and every cell, their coordinates and position. So that's very simple and very seamless. You can see that I've just loaded the input, have just applied the document advanced scan, and then iterated over all the tables using the result.tables property. That's all. You do not need to worry about anything as long as you have the extended advanced scan Nuket package installed.